open the stream. That's right. It's
Hello,
finally
hello.
not me. It's
That's late to
finally not me
stream.
that's late. I am here. I am on time. I am better than Catherine is in the
hello.
background. I am better than Caitlin.
I'm- Hi, Catherine.
Huh?
Oh, I said hi to Catherine.
You're supposed to be what? You don't need to be up on time for this. I was just saying that you're here in the background.
Right.
Just letting everybody know that you exist, because some people don't think that I have a girlfriend, you know. David Kohler Bowl question mark. That's what's happening on Google. I've seen it.
They'll still say it.
I've got it. They'll still ask. They'll still say it.
Yo, it's launch day, my dudes.
It is launch day, and to start out some launch day, I just wanna go ahead and give a quick shout out here. Shout out to the homie Bryson Peters. As Bryson was in our stream last time. Cam and I and Caitlin were all there. She's not here for this, but whatever. And he was talking about how he just found out about our community, and he was really excited for the Snackers before launch. Well, guess what? He got in the Discord. He got that early access because he filled out Lewis's survey, and he sent me a screenshot yesterday, and he copped 2 OPC Snackers V4.
Let's go.
Bryson, I don't know if you're here right now, but you know, somebody send this to Bryson later. I'll send it to Bryson, but shout out to you.
Right.
Welcome to the community. We are glad to have you.
It. Listen, you can do it. Anybody can do it.
Anybody can do it. You can get into the Discord. You can get that early access link for the decks. You can get them before anybody else can. And that's a thing.
Also, give a shout out to Lewis.
Shout out to Lewis.
Happy birthday today. The day that the day that Lewis was birthed.
The day that Lewis was birthed.
Happy day of birth.
And it's not early.
It's not early.
We're wishing it on the correct day.
On the correct day.
Happy birthday, Lewis. Shout out to our boy Ryan.
Ryan, he said raspberry day.
Let's go.
So there is technically not a raspberry day. There are raspberry food days.
Yeah, we looked this up. There's no raspberry day, like National Raspberry Day. It's specific kinds of raspberry food. Raspberry cake day, I believe, is a thing.
David, are you just having a glass of wine at 12 p.m.?
Bro, what kind of wine are you drinking?
Is that Kool-Aid?
It's just juice. It's a juice.
It's a V8 wine. I love that it's in a wine glass.
This is wine that you get at a 7-Eleven or something. What are you? No, listen. We got to be fancy for release day.
We got to be fancy for release day.
Let me throw it in the.
I was like, we're gonna get taken down.
This is a brand risk. No, it's just oatmeal.
Loretta's coming out today. Yo, let's go.
Loretta's coming out. Yeah, Loretta, you know, she likes the mimosas.
She's a mimosa lady.
Yeah, Ryan says until today. Today is now officially Raspberry Day.
Today.
Well, Mr. Self-Destruct picked up 6 mystery decks and got 2 exotics.
Oh, we got 2? Wait, I didn't even read that. I didn't read it fully. I thought he just said 1 exotic. 2 exotics? Wow. Busted. That's probably the best luck I've heard.
Luck of the draw.
That's crazy. We put like a good amount, but like not a whole lot. So like that's
you got a pretty decent chunk.
I ran a local survey. A majority of Germans think it's
so we discovered it's a cultural thing. And I respect it. And that's why, Lewis, I didn't wish you a happy birthday until this exact moment.
Until today.
Well, this exact moment 2 minutes ago. When we
happy day of birth. Is it raspberry juice though?
I think there are raspberries in it.
Probably.
I mean, with any juice that you get at the store, it's like, is there fruit in this? What's going on in here?
All right.
Catherine,
real
look
quick.
At the V8 back there. Yeah, they're raspberries?
Sweet potato
juice in it.
What?
Carrot juice.
All right, chat.
It says fruit blend. Is that not the name of the juice?
It's time to vote. Type 1 in the chat if we should let Caitlin in. Type 2 in the chat if we shouldn't.
Oh, yeah. Let us know. 1 in the chat if you guys want Caitlin here. 2 in the chat if you don't.
I can see her little preview, and she was like,
yeah, because she can hear us, but we can't hear her.
We can't hear
1 in the chat for Caitlin. 2 in the chat for... We've got 3 1s and 1 2. Oh, well, wait. There's more of you in here. Hey, your vote counts. Stu, you can't ride the fence like that.
Caitlin said 2.
You're not Joe Manchin. You can't just ride the fence like that. 1 or 2. That was an American joke. Shout out to all my Americans. It looks like it's predominantly one.
Looks like it's one. Dang. It's sad.
I voted 2.
Oh, no.
Cam, why is your face the exact same color as the
background? Listen, because that's funny. Because that's really funny.
Lewis has let me in instead of Caitlin. Oh yeah, get out. Boys only today. It's a boys' party.
I was there, and Cam was like laughing because I was just like,
I just saw her go. She was like, the audacity.
Listen, the OPC community is a direct democracy. No, it's
it is.
It is. No, it's not.
That's why we have OPC groups. No, I'm kidding.
We have the
right.
It's actually community for just like state
a false
Congress.
sense of
yeah.
No, but they have like the community deck. That's a direct democracy.
It is a direct democracy.
You know.
P, I have no idea how many exotic V1s are left, but enough. There are definitely enough for people that still want V1s.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, what a time! What a time today! It is official Raspberry Day.
It is today, March 12th.
March
Raspberry
12th,
Day.
Raspberry Day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the raspberries look awesome. Does anybody have any questions in the chat? We can start out with this about the raspberries.
Raspberries.
About the half brick of boxes. The Snackers half brick box. It's
Snackers.
I don't know why it turned into
Snackers.
to Minnesota accent there, but the Snackers. It's it's a matte box. Instead of
let's
a
get
gloss
Elijah
box,
in here.
a matte box, which is very fun. I love matte. And then hold 6
Can you
decks.
eat them? Well,
You cannot
Who asked that? Who asked that?
Everyone on TikTok.
I'm gonna have a conniption. I'm not playing around.
if you really tried to, you could eat them.
I mean, everything's edible once.
I mean, you know that trick where
that was the majority of my responses.
You know, like when you
because I saw you commented, I was like, okay, so this is kosher. I'm allowed to say that.
this is kosher. I didn't think it was a brand risk. I was like, because that's true. Everything's edible once.
If these decks sell out in 2 minutes, I will
It's 'cause
blend
of
up a
TikTok.
card into a smoothie and drink it.
Oh my gosh.
No, I won't do that. I don't actually hold to that. I would never do that. It's not gonna happen.
If it sells out in 2 minutes, you should eat like a piece of the card.
Just straight up eat a card.
I'm sure you've done that before.
Blake
for, like,
Voigt,
a trick.
Blake
yeah.
Voigt regeneration. You're eating that card.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
are eating that
I'm
card.
sure
You
he's
got
eaten-
that corner. He's
I
fine.
wonder how many like in total.
Is he
like,
though?
I think probably.
This is a good question though. We will be dropping a video in the next probably like week on how to pick which exotic deck that you want to redeem with your passport. In the future passport, we're actually needing to print more passports. They will be purple instead of green, and they will have the option for you to check V1s or V2s. So if that clarifies some things for people, we'll be putting out a huge instructional video on how to submit your passport correctly. There's already a video up on how to specifically send it, which we'll probably just go over again. But then I'll show you on the website exactly how to pick which one you want. So
they're gluten free.
They are gluten free. So
Francisco.
anybody with a gluten allergy,
So they must be safe to eat.
they must be safe to eat. Are the little games on the box different from the other ones? Yes. There's tic-tac-toe. So if you want to go to our TikTok and learn how to tie a game of tic-tac-toe.
Yeah. Hey, listen, let's not say that. You learn how to predict a game of tic-tac-toe. Despite what the people in the comments say, it doesn't matter that you don't win. It's very cool. It's a good trick. All right.
Here you go. Here's that Discord link. Lewis is on.
Shout out
Lewis
to
is
Lewis
on it.
for the Discord link. I believe Trumpet Geek asked, "Have you solved the maze on the back?" I was on the phone with a friend a couple days ago, and I, in all of my attentive glory, looked at the box and solved the maze like with my eyes. Does that make sense? Like I was just looking at it and I was like tracing like where I would go with my eyes, and I did solve it, but I haven't written it out.
Right. Yeah,
So I'll
I
do it
don't
right
write them
now
out
on
either,
stream
but
to prove that that it's not a hoax.
right. We have a question on how much the half brick is going to be. Let me look. So there are actually
Those
two
taps.
options. Count them, 2 marshmallows. There are 2 options. There is a half brick. There's an option that has the half brick box. And then there's an option that doesn't have the half brick box for cheaper shipping, because with how big the box is, we have to put it in a different box and it costs more to ship. We wanted to give you the option.
I don't
They're
believe
both
DK.
54 though, I think, for half. I think that's correct. $54 for a half brick, which is, pretty poggers even for snackers, because
Bow
they're
Sure.
Okay, all right. What is
To
this?
make-
This is YouTube. This is YouTube. None of that Twitch stuff.
None of that Twitch.
What?
I don't believe DK. Yo, Bow. Hello. Welcome in, Bow. I'm peeking because I got so excited that Bow's here. Hello, Bow. I hope that you're doing fantastic. Look at that.
Don't look
David-
if you don't want spoilers. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
I definitely said that way too late, but it's okay. It's a maze.
Bow, I hope you're well. I see that you found us on TikTok. So who knows? Maybe if
He's
we're all
watching
getting
this on
together.
He's saying he's watching this on a plane right
You're
now.
on a plane.
Why-
Are you-
Hold
Lavish
on.
lifestyle. Watching on a plane.
Wow, watching on a plane.
Wait,
Wow,
can
that
we
is
guess
the
where
height
you're
of
going?
luxury.
On a plane?
It's probably. I mean, he might be going to Toronto,
Alberta.
Why would he be taking a plane
Alberta?
for that?
Quebec.
you going
I'm
to
just naming
Vancouver?
Canadian places.
He's
Tim Hortons.
Why would he
Are you
need a
going to
plane
Tim
go
Hortons on the
Quebec?
plane? Are you going to
Yeah.
McDonald's on the plane?
Are you going to Vancouver?
But
My
yeah,
guess.
Bow. If we all meet up in Toronto, which we hope to, we'll have to do some tic tac stuff
Tic Tacs.
for the
Tic Tac Toe
tax.
stuff?
Tic tac toe. Yes.
Isn't the goal to win?
This is gonna be the best joke ever. It's been rough at work. Peacing out to Mexico. Listen,
dang.
honestly, Bow is always on the grind. He needs to recharge.
Take a time off, bro.
Yeah,
You
like
say
head
this,
right,
but watch,
you
he's
know?
going to be making content in Mexico.
oh, he will be. The Huss never stops.
You can't
The-
stop the Huss. Shout out to Sean O. Respect the Huss. Dude.
Respect the Huss. You can
You always
never
gotta
stop
be
the
on
Huss.
Oh yeah.
We should. I feel like we should add Bow to our Huss chat, because I feel like Bow's always on the Huss.
Bow is on the Huss. He is.
But yeah.
Lewis says
oh,
I'm watching
so-
at a campfire. By the way,
What do you mean?
Yeah,
How do you?
y'all are watching this live stream in some interesting places. Where's everybody else watching their live stream from?
Yeah, I'm just
What's
in my
going on?
house as it's raining.
Getting that-
So while Bow's here, I'm down to be in the Huss chat. Let's go. So Bow, while you're here, we'll start this segment that I had planned that I didn't tell anybody about.
Okay.
So Bow, I need your response. Anybody in the chat can respond, and we'll go over our responses. But are there more doors
no,
or
dude,
wheels
don't-
in the world? Listen.
Don't do this.
Why can't I do this? It's
It's
do
gonna
you
get-
have a stance?
gonna
I
have
think you
a-
have a stance,
oh.
and I bet you it's going to be different than
Oh.
mine.
I have a stance. my stance is gonna be. This is a PG friendly live stream, so I'm not gonna. say
Because
what I'm
we've
gonna say,
all thought
but
about
it's
it.
for sure. Wheels, dude.
It's
There's no
doors!
way it's
It's
doors.
for
There's
sure
no
doors.
shot. It's
Bow
doors.
is
There's no shot. It is doors.
Bow.
There's no
Bow says
shot.
more
It's doors. You guys are all clowns. There's no shot that it is a door. Are you kidding me?
It's for
Oh,
sure
doors?
doors. It's
All right,
for
tell
sure
me why
doors.
it's
Everyone's
doors.
saying
Tell me
doors.
why it's doors.
One person said wheels.
David
So
Hernandez, thank you.
So listen,
Wheels.
all right. So if you think, like, my first thought's cars, but most cars are 4 doors. So there are 4 doors on the cars, which balance out the wheels.
Yeah,
On the
cars
car.
are irrelevant. Yeah,
Right.
we-
So
we
cars
got
are
this
that's people's first thought, though, in terms of wheels, is cars. And I'm like, okay, well, those balance each other out. But technically, like if you think about like safety deposit box rooms and stuff like that, like kitchens, like mailbox, PO box rooms,
Apartments.
like apartments. Like I don't own a car, so I own less wheels.
But like
I know I'm
like,
sitting
these
on some.
cabinets- These I have cabinets there. Cabinets have doors technically.
Yeah,
doors.
cabinets are doors. The fridge is a door. The freezer is a door. Like I don't touch wheels when I go to the fridge or the freezer. And like when there are so
But,
many
like, with wheels,
buildings
there's, like,
on this
bikes and
planet.
stuff.
Oh,
Scooters.
there's bikes, yeah, but like to go ride your bike, you have to at least walk out 3
why is
doors.
David looking with such disappointment?
Because he's team doors. Because he's a clown. Why would I not be disappointed?
Okay, well he gave his like point of view. Like, what about you?
Yeah. So what about you, David? Where are the wheels that I'm forgetting about?
Cam, when I was a child, I collected a myriad of things. And amongst
Wheels.
those things was Thomas the Tank Engine trains. And every single one of those model toy had no doors. No doors. I also collected Matchbox cars. No doors. But you know what they did have? A lot of wheels. They had a lot of wheels, brother. Okay? And nobody considers just how many Matchbox cars exist in this world.
True. Okay.
Cast eye cars.
Okay.
There's so many wheels. All right?
I know Lego. I know there's
Cam,
Lego
Cam,
wheels.
buddy, what? That's a nice chair you got there. That's a nice chair. I like it. What's it sitting on?
I
Is
know.
it
I know.
wheels,
I know. It's
perhaps?
sitting on wheels. It's sitting on wheels.
It's sitting
Yeah, I
on
know.
wheels. Caitlin, that's a nice chair. Is it sitting on? Is it perhaps wheels? Oh, hey, Caitlin, this is crazy. This is so weird. This is what I thought this is. Sometimes when you have a drawer, and this is me thinking out loud. Sometimes that drawer has wheels. Isn't that crazy? That you can do. And what about? Oh wait, what's that thing? Oh, that door. Oh yeah, a sliding door. But that's got wheels too. Oh, it's. This is just for TikTok.
I didn't think
by the way.
about
I
that.
hope everybody
It is.
knows that I'm only getting really animated because we're clipping this and putting it on our TikTok.
I think I never thought about the whole like if you have closet doors that roll that those have
Yep.
little wheels in them.
Those have little wheels on them. And this,
What made you
ladies and
think of this
gentlemen, is a
question?
religious conversion, because welcome to the church of Team Wheel, brother. All right?
Team wheel. I don't
Team
know,
wheel.
man. I don't know. There's so many buildings on the planet that have like think about like a skyscraper. Like how many doors
Yeah.
do you think are in the Empire State Building?
Okay, but think about
Like-
this. Okay, but what is, well, the Empire State Building I feel like isn't the best example. Think about like a skyscraper that's an office building, right?
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Think about how many doors there are in that office building.
Mhm.
Now think about how many of those doors lead to offices. A lot.
Yeah.
And think about how many of those offices have chairs in them. And think about how many of those chairs are on wheels.
Oh,
So-
Cam.
You know,
But then there's a bathroom on every floor that has all sorts of doors to the stalls, right? And there's a
That's
door
true.
that you get into to the bathroom.
no, I'm not.
So, like-
listen, bro, I'm not saying that there aren't doors. We all know there's doors. All right. I'm just saying that there's more wheels than there are doors.
Okay. I mean,
Um,
unless you went to a public school and then some of the stalls didn't have doors.
Yeah, that's
But-
actually at my school. At
my
her
school,
they
there
didn't
were-
have
there
doors
were-
on the stalls.
There were a
because
few of them
Why
that
did
didn't
you-
have
people
stall
were
doors.
people were vaping. They didn't like that.
There were no doors in your bathrooms.
No, there were, but some of them just didn't have them, like because
So
they
it
were
was just like
either
a toilet
broken or
and
not
they were
and
replaced.
here's
Oh.
here's another interesting thing. Now, and I don't think this argument is valid, and so I'm not going to use it as part of my argument. But I did see an interesting someone showed a picture of a diagram of a door handle, and technically it is it's a basic axis and a wheel is the technical term for
but then that
the
means-
type
that
of
means it's
machine that it is.
Dependent, no, on what you define as wheel.
Huh? Absolutely. And I'm saying
Yeah.
for me, I don't take that into account, but
Okay.
I'm still team wheel, because
So regardless of that, you're still like there are more wheels in this world.
hold on. You're team wheel, right? Catherine makes a good point. There's a lot of wheels in the hospital. Oh,
That's true.
every IV pole has 6 wheels. And listen, in America,
Wow, 6 wheels? Why does an
6 wheels for
IV
IV
thing need 6
Dude,
wheels?
imagine if the IV pole fell over, Cam. That's why it needs, and it's got to be mobile. You know, each bed has 4 wheels. She's making a lot of excellent points.
Yeah.
You know, is McKenna also team door?
McKenna, are your team? Are you team door or team wheels? McKenna's team door.
What's her like explanation
true.
for it?
I think it's very similar. I asked her last night when she was like super exhausted, and I think she just was like, "Yeah, doors sound good." Like,
She's like, leave me alone.
oh,
I-
so apparently she thought it was doors before. I don't know if she's put a whole lot of thought into it though.
I think that this is going to become the new like horoscope girl thing.
Oh, it is. Are you
Where
team
girls,
doors
instead
or
of asking
team
guys what
wheels?
time they're born, they're going to be like, "Are you team door or team wheel?" And it's just
This
like they're
isn't gonna
not.
work.
You're not compatible.
It's
if
like, oh,
yeah, it's not going to
gonna
work. So this is a team wheel household, and you're a team door household, and I don't know, Caitlin. You've been kind of silent on this, but I assume you're team door. Are you team door?
No.
I don't know about this,
I think there's
Christian.
more wheels.
I
though,
don't know if
because, like,
doorknobs are technically wheels.
No, see, this is the point that I was making.
Yeah.
It's an axis wheel machine, but I'm not going to count doorknobs as wheels because I don't think it falls into. I don't think it's in the spirit of the original argument to say that they're wheels.
I think there's more
My,
wheels, but that's like because wherever there is a door, you can find wheels around, like within that vicinity.
I
if you
think
think
that
about
this
it.
is like imagine if like the youth of this country. I shouldn't say that. Like wait,
The youth?
imagine
The
if
Are you
people
saying
in
we're
this
not
country in
youthful?
general.
The youths.
No, I am.
I'm
a youth. That's
24,
why
I'm
saying,
old.
I'm not saying I think actually the the more recent years has proven this to be incorrect. I was putting on my of only the youth kind of thing.
The Loretta of it all.
I think if people in this country were more involved, if people in this country were as involved in politics as they were in this wheel door debate, you would see a lot of change and a lot of progress being made in this country. Because I mean, listen, this is a very very tense issue right now on TikTok.
Hold on.
This is a TikTok thing.
Oh, this is definitely a TikTok thing. How many
Yeah,
Hot Wheels?
team wheel or team door,
Because like Hot Wheels.
Well, so the argument was Hot Wheels or like Lego wheels that those cars don't
Yeah.
have doors.
They don't open.
This is actually I'm pretty sure this is a fact. We can fact check me on this. Somebody in the chat let me know if this is actually true. But I heard on TikTok, I hate that I said that sentence. I heard on TikTok that Lego is actually the biggest manufacturer of
They
wheels.
are of rubber tires. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's
you heard it on
also
TikTok, then it's fact.
1.7 billion buildings in the world.
David
with a
Hernandez
B.
has changed the subject now, bro. Listen, I
Buildings-
appreciate
buildings
that,
with
and
a
I know that
B.
you're on my team, but this is we're going until we convert him.
There are
This
9
might be
million
all 2 hours
bicycles
of the stream. I'm not going to
in
say it's
Beijing.
gonna,
And I'm not talking about decks of cards. There's just in Beijing. There's 9 million bikes.
Crazy. That's so crazy.
And he's not like that. Could be there. Could be tricycles too.
Oh, Francisco, are windows technically no?
No,
I
no,
mean,
no.
because they don't like hinge.
no, because they
Well,
don't
some
hinge.
do.
Some
Some
hinge,
do.
but they don't. Here's my qualification for a door.
They don't take you to another
It has
room.
you have to intentionally use it to lead you to somewhere else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless
Okay.
you're jumping out the window.
Unless
like,
you're jumping out the window, which is an activity we do not
no.
recommend.
Do not condone.
Defenestration is not
No.
recommended.
Unless
I
it's,
don't
there's
think
like
a window is a door.
fire.
Unless it's a door that has a window in it. It's like,
Right.
have a great launch. My friends are arriving. All right, Lewis, have fun at your
Yes,
bonfire,
goodbye,
your
Lewis.
campfire
Happy birthday.
birthday.
Goodbye.
How many
Yeah,
boats
I
with
thought
no
that would
wheels
get
have
people
doors?
heated.
I mean, that's true. That's true.
But
they
that
do.
is
That's
true. Think about cruise ships. Cruise ships. How many doors are on cruise ships? It's a
But they
lot
lot.
of
roll
people-
like
so do
they
you know how
have
many
so many
cruise
things that
ships
they
there are?
roll around on.
You know how many cruise ships actually exist? It's like under 100. It's actually not that many.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not.
interesting.
It's like blimps. There's like only 9 blimps or something like that. Well, there's only like
They're
like,
really?
I'm pretty sure. Let's see. How many cruise ships are there in the entire world?
Is this a hint? Are we getting door and wheel decks? No, but that would be really. That'd be a that.
No,
That'd be
okay,
so
my
funny.
mistake. I meant under 1,000. It's only 3. There's only 314 active cruise ships.
Yeah.
So it's
I mean,
like
that's still not. That's still like very few.
Yeah, but a lot of cruise ships also have chairs
Wheels.
in them, and
Yeah.
they all have, and the chairs have wheels, and a lot of cruise ships have sliding closet doors that all have.
And then like the you
wheels.
know those towel things that they collect towels in, like they roll them around.
Oh, the carts, the little carts.
Yeah, and
Carts,
use
yeah,
carts
of
to, like,
course,
give drinks
like
and
the
stuff.
the housekeeping carts.
Yeah.
It's all got wheels, man. It's. I'm
There's
wait.
a lot of
Listen, all I'm
drawers.
saying
Rough
is,
one.
has anybody seen his Hank Green weighed in? I need a science.
Hank
man.
Green. Hank Green has partially weighed in, and I think
What did
he's
he say?
team. I think he's team doors.
Is he really?
I think Hank. Hold on, let me find.
Well,
I think
Hank
Hank's
Green made
team
fun of me one
doors.
time, so I'm totally fine being on the
Dude,
team.
I was like,
Totally
well, because
fine.
he didn't
That was
understand that it was
funny.
sarcastic.
Well, yeah, and that's fair. I should have played it up a little more to be.
Is this
you know,
video
satire,
still not
but-
uploading? I'm gonna be so sad if this video is still processing. Oh my
Ryan's
gosh.
Hogwarts is all doors.
Hogwarts
Oh,
is all
man.
doors.
Yeah, listen, they can fly on brooms. You know, but if we're
Uh,
taking fictional doors and wheels into account, you know,
Hold on. Let me
this
see.
debate
I
is
think
out of control. It is, Josh. It is.
It is. It is very out of control.
George, clocks have gears in them, and I'm not counting gears as wheels. That's gonna be my take on it. But I'm still team wheel. The train from Harry Potter. Thank you, Malik Smith. The
Hold
Hogwarts
on.
Express, baby.
Wait.
314 cruise ships. Yes.
Like, do you count this? Is this a door? If this is a door, then like, it's gotta be doors, right? But then I remembered, who makes most of the wheels? What company do you think makes more wheels than any other company? It's Lego. And if you count Lego, I got more wheels in my house than I got doors, especially if you count Hot Wheels. I know
Yeah,
it's
see,
wheels
and so
but you
this
put
is
on
my
wheels,
thing.
And if we're counting these, it's wheels. I just realized though.
Oh,
Legos have doors. I'm looking around, and most of these cars have fake, like they have doors, but the doors don't open. So I don't think you can call those doors. But the wheels
No.
work, but the doors don't. So I'm still going with wheels.
oh, so he's team wheels. Okay.
Yeah.
we're
All right.
well-
Well, you know what? Hank
No,
Green is
Hank's
forgiven for making
wheels.
fun of me. For making fun of me. Anyway,
know.
I think now is the time to move
Yeah,
on.
to
though.
move
We are-
on. Okay.
And you know what? Listen, hey,
that took like
my brain
25
is like-
minutes.
my brain is like, we got the clip. We got the clip. It's okay. TikTok gold. 'Cause that's all I can think about now. It's just like, how are we gonna get on the TikTok?
How are we
doing on
gonna-
TikTok?
Listen, the fact that we're like already over like almost at 5,000 followers in a matter of like less than 3 weeks,
Yeah.
and we're only at almost 13K on Instagram is insane.
Guys, at the start of this stream, we were following 44 people on TikTok, and we had 4,444 followers, and it's the release of Snackers V4. It's a good day.
It is a
It's
good
a
day.
sign.
I
It's a
just can't
sign,
get this
guys.
one TikTok to post, so TikTok's let me down right
Yeah,
now.
it's okay. As long as we
It's
can
a
get the
good
one to post
TikTok.
at lunch, and yeah,
Did y'all know that giraffes have longer necks than mice?
yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Who asked? Who asked that?
Who-
Blackjacks. Did you know that giraffes have longer necks than mice? That's interesting. That's a fascinating fact. We could talk about that for 25 minutes.
Did you know that the Apple Watch is technically thicker than the iMax?
What?
the
Yep.
iMax?
Yeah, than like the
Oh, the
desktop
new
Max.
iMax. The new
Yeah,
iMax.
the new
not the ones that
iMacs.
we have.
Not the ones that we have.
Yeah.
Which ones do you have?
The 27.
Stu says
inch.
now it's the egg and chicken
Oh.
question, which
It
is
that's now the new egg and the chicken question. Well, the
Yeah.
egg and chicken question I don't think is as controversial. Like that's
Oh,
there's no
I-
like
I disagree with that.
Ooh.
And here's why. Because the egg and chicken debate is very rooted in science versus religion. And I think that's a way more controversial
is.
topic than wheels versus doors.
true.
Yeah.
But
So-
how often do you look at eggs and chickens? Like I look at wheels and doors every day.
I don't think that people started. I don't think that the debate is like, which one do you look at more? Do you know what I'm saying? Because then it's
Yeah.
definitely like eggs. Oh, but I eat chicken a lot too. That's well. See, let's not get into this. Which do you look at more, eggs or chicken?
Oh, this one's Rich. Bees have knees. The bees.
That's
knees.
why. Yeah. The the bee's knees. Why is that a thing, though?
Do birds
The-
have knees?
This is the bee's knees. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, who? That sounds. Think about the first person that ever said that. Hey, man,
Yeah.
dude, this food is the bee's knees. What? Dude,
Bees
what you
have
got a thing for
knees.
bees' knees? Like, why are you? Why is
And
that?
you-
and
and you
like
like
jazz, they
jazz.
do, they do. As long as those bees are played by
Eggs
Jerry
are more
Seinfeld.
fragile than diamonds, by the way.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Eggs are more fragile than diamonds.
Cool.
This is wild. What are you guys? Did you guys just look up like obvious facts? Is that like the? These are all anti jokes. Is what they are. Hey, did you guys
maybe
know?
let's answer a question about the cards. What's the inspiration
Yeah.
behind your raspberry deck? Why pick
Oh.
raspberry and why is it pink?
So, raspberries. I instantly knew that this is what I wanted in my brain. I know that's not a good answer. I know that that's not a good answer.
In
but
my
four,
brain, it told
but
me
4
to.
years ago, 4 years ago, when I saw all of these decks in my brain, I said they have to be this kind of like mono color way. And I think that the raspberry the best stands out from this like super light pink background. We also don't have a lot of pink decks. So I was like, pink decks are lit. So I want to do more pink decks. But I think that this like super dark red and the pink also work really well on the pips of the quartz. And I think that the quartz are some of my favorite colored quartz that we have. But yeah, I think all the colors go really well together. And yeah, I don't know what other color you would have as the back color, to be honest.
I think probably the better way to answer this, not to say that your answer wasn't good, but the way to answer it is, I don't know how familiar you are with our previous line, but the reason that they're raspberries is because it's a kind of a common fruit snack flavor. I don't know if that makes. I feel like we should have dropped.
Oh,
that
that
up at
is
the top.
true. Yeah, that is a thing. Here, let me get the
Yeah.
other ones. Hold on.
And it's a fruit snack deck, so it you know, you kind of want it to
And
be.
a lot of the times the packaging uses the same colors.
yeah.
So
Um.
gotta get it out of here. There we go. So like if you put these are backwards. If you put the other snackers all next to each other, hold on. Where's the box? Do I have a box? Hold on. Box.
How's your hand smelling now, Cam?
So it doesn't. This one still has the smell on it. 2 years later, it's kind of crazy.
I know, it's all
You can
over
tell
your
these
hand
decks.
now.
These decks are super beat up. But you can kind of see the vibe when you put all of them next to each other.
The vibe.
I think the vibe is more apparent in these three, or not these three. These three
in
Sorry.
those three, yeah,
Last three.
yeah.
than
I
this
agree.
one.
Yeah.
But kind of that like that mono type colorway. I think when you put them all together, looks really good.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Don't mind the
Thank you.
the off center backs, but
Heard it here first. Anyway, yeah,
Don't
but I like
mind the
Cam's
USB-C
answer.
printing.
It's in my brain. I
Li-
got it.
It's in
listen,
my
though,
brain.
it's
told
just
me.
that's just how it's in my brain, dude. Like
Thank
it's hard to like when you have a vision for something.
When you
It's
put
hard
them all
to
together,
know
that
why,
looks so nice.
right.
Well, here's a new topic
So-
of conversation because Cam and I have talked about this when I was in Boston, and so I'm curious to hear Caitlin's answer. Caitlin, have you ever taken the Red Star test
I have not.
for
I don't even know what that
visualization?
is.
Okay.
Don't
Well,
even know what that is.
I don't think I can. Can I share a screen? I think I can do that.
Yeah, you
I
can.
can
Here, I'll pull it up.
I can.
I'll
you
pull
can,
it
I
up.
can.
I've got
Do
it.
I just Google red stars?
Well, I was
You
gonna
can?
do it so that everybody in the chat could
Okay,
also
all right.
Could do
participate.
it along.
But yeah, I'll pull it up here, and we'll open the image. And it's called aphantasia. Is the
All right. Is it
scientific name for it? It's
Is
about
it
your
the
ability to
curing
visualize
aphantasia?
things.
is it a
in your-
free
it's-
aphantasia test? Is that how?
Well, yeah, I'm just gonna pull it up. If Cam just go ahead, it says like allow or something, it'll come up on the
Oh,
screen.
add to stream. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So and if we
Oh,
remove
hold
the
on.
comment
Hold,
from the
yep.
bottom real quick.
Hold for
Yeah.
Big Fudge. Yep.
Holding for
There you
Big
go.
Fudge. So it's a test where you ask someone to visualize a red star. And then from this essential scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it is what do you see inside your head when you ask someone to visualize a red star? So everybody in the chat, let us know. Are you a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or a 6? When someone says, picture a red star in your head, what do you see? And then Caitlin, you can,
The star thing, yeah.
Interesting. Shouldn't you have asked us before we saw this image? Or does it not matter?
Well,
if you
I
order
don't
better,
think
can I have
seeing
some?
the image affects your ability to picture it in your head. Do you know what I'm saying?
I know, but it's so good.
I don't know how to
Fair,
explain this, but some people just can't picture things in their head. So
Oh, well,
Is interesting.
Oh, okay.
me.
I was just like, because I was like 6, but like, is that obvious that it's like, because it's right there?
6. What if I asked
I'm a
you to
6.
picture a rubber duck? How clear is that visual
It's very
in your head?
clear. It's like
Very clear?
bright yellow, orange
Okay.
beak.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm a very
Black
visual
eyes.
person.
with like the white
With the pupil.
A lot of 6s. Yeah.
the pupil. That's what it's called.
Mhm.
Pupil.
I don't know. Pupil, like the eye.
Anyway, I'm gonna stop sharing that.
Pupil
so we can-
iris. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, for example, somebody that does have aphantasia that I do know is Josh Janowski. Shout out Josh Janowski, Just Josh and Magic for those of you on Instagram. He is an animator. He worked on the last Spider-Man movie, and he can't visualize things in his head. He can't picture it. But he's an excellent artist and an excellent animator. So, that's super interesting to me. Is like you can't picture something in your head, but you're working on Spider-Man. That's kind of
Right.
crazy.
4.
Right.
Oh,
That is
someone
crazy.
said 4.
What does 4 look like again?
4 is just
So
kind of like a
it's
fuzzy star.
like a
It's
fuzzy
not
star.
clear, bright red. But yeah, it's just that's a little interesting topic. Sure that
Yeah.
TikTok has already talked about that at length.
Probably.
And,
Yeah, it's very interesting. Because that's when people ask too. That's all I got is like that's just that's how my brain sees it.
Yeah.
yeah.
And that's
I'm
not
a
like
very
a
visual
good answer.
learner, I think. So then, whenever
So
I'm doing like,
yeah,
a test,
being able to
I'm just
visualize
like,
that. that makes sense.
I imagine like the whole thing in my
Mhm.
head, and I'm like, that's how I do it. I'm very
Yeah.
much not like I don't study with words. I can't.
Rip. It must be something that's up with this sound that I'm trying to post, which is unfortunate because it's a good sound for people
I
that.
have the idea of the image, but no clear details. It's very interesting.
Interesting.
Will you continue with the bags and future decks?
I mean, the bags are really a
Oh, now I can send it to people. Lit.
snackers line thing. I mean,
Minus
we
the
did the
cartography too.
carvers. Those were kind of bags, but it's not the same kind of bags that you were talking about. I think the best way to answer it is even if we don't keep doing snackers, we're going to keep doing fun packaging for every deck.
Yeah, I think we have a deck this year that's coming in a bag as well.
There you go.
We we did roasters too, which are
That was like the
that are technically in
3-deck.
like a
Yeah.
3-deck bag.
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorite
Right.
packagings. Yeah. So, there will be bags and there will be lots of other fun packaging for you guys. In
A lot of March birthdays out here. Let's go.
Shout out to the March
Me,
babies.
Lewis, Malik.
Yeah.
We love that. Is it going to be a tea? Is it going to be a tea in a bag? No,
It's not.
it's not. But tea could be a fun deck eventually.
One day. I mean, you live in Boston now. That's huge.
I do live
bro.
in Boston. Yeah, in Boston, where the Boston
Where they
tea
dumped all the
party
tea in the
happened.
harbor.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
David got to have some of the tea that they still
I
make.
did. And it was very good.
It's very, very good.
I enjoyed it a lot. And I'm not like a tea guy usually, so it was good. I love the
we got-
roaster's bag. Mine still smells like coffee. Yeah, man. I mean,
Listen,
shout out to the domestic people that were able to do that.
Yeah, I was gonna
sorry to
say,
our
yeah.
international folks that
ooh.
thought, you know how customs is. They're like, is this drugs? And we're like, no, it's coffee.
Well,
But then
the
again,
fact
did you
that
see that there's-
gamblers?
Did you see that hey, listen, we can't do this. No, but did you see there was like a bust recently where they found out that people
No.
were hollowing out avocados and putting in giant balls of cocaine inside, like
No.
8 balls of cocaine?
No.
Crazy. So I get it. I get the fear that it might
Right,
not be
of,
coffee.
like-
So,
Right.
but like,
Interesting.
wow, yeah, what a
Whew.
what a story that was.
What a story. Yeah, I love the smell of coffee. So yeah, that was a big thing. That's why I wanted the coffee like pack to be in there to have it
Mhm.
that smell. So yeah, which that's just an example of like us wanting to do crazy cool things and then it just not being like doable. Which is
Yeah, like,
which is always
feasible.
the worst thing ever because like there's this balance that we have to find of like something super freaking cool but also something that is like doable and that doesn't cost a ton to ship or won't get damaged in shipping. So it's like hard to like
Yes.
walk that line because there's a lot of cool stuff we can't do because of those limiting
Yeah.
factors, as well as price too. Like it's like I'm surprised we were able to find the roasters bags at like the price that we did for like the little amount that we printed. And when I
Yeah.
say little amount, I mean like 1,000. But like most of the time, the minimum for like cool custom things like that are very simple are like 10,000, and it's like we don't.
Yeah, we
We're not gonna
we
need
don't
all those.
need 10,000 bags.
Exactly.
I love this. Is Caitlin? Sorry if I spelled your name wrong, Malik. I just need you to know you spelled it exactly correct. Go, going to give a teaser like the Carvers Me Too. No, she's not. Because we,
I was wondering.
you know, we don't even.
I mean,
have
I
any of the
definitely
other-
leaked. We already have leaked the next deck after this.
We
We've
have.
Also,
We actually have. We've leaked the next deck after this. I don't think we've leaked anything else.
Well, I leaked the snackers on a live stream.
yeah,
I was
you
like, "Yeah,
leaked
David,
these.
have you gotten those snacker?
You said you got the snack.
next deck?
The next
The
deck.
next deck."
Are you
Yo,
guys going to
I'm-
have a CC deck available at the event?
Not a
we?
specific CC deck, but
a deck?
maybe a deck. And it's not the community deck. It'll hopefully
No,
be a
it
deck
won't
that
be
no
the
one
community.
knows about yet.
Yeah.
So not a
Which is
community,
the-
not the community deck, which is the.
Uh.
I'm actually really hyped for that deck though, because that's going back to the talk about the like trying to do something cool, but like
Yeah.
also having it be like cost effective and like easy to obtain. I think that we found a really good balance for a really cool idea. So I'm very excited about it.
I'm very excited for this one. It's one of my. I was telling Cam when we were in Boston because we were talking about like trailers and just future talk in general. And there's actually it's like a 25-minute clip
There is. I have
of us
it, yeah.
just talking about like the what's happening
the
this year.
universe.
And maybe you guys
Yeah.
will see that one day. Maybe you won't. But regardless, I was telling him during that conversation that every single one of these decks that were coming out this year is a banger. It is like undeniable. Every single one of these decks is just hot, and I am excited. So it's
It's so good.
man.
I like literally cannot wait. Trump, that is a
Oh.
good question. I don't the awesome thing about the custom playing card community is that our people are the first to be like that's like kind of close. You know what I mean? Like I even think that who's the guy that does the like ketchup and like hot dog decks?
Rich Lee.
Rich.
Yeah, I know when he first started out, people were kind of being like, "Oh," but I'm like, we don't technically own this thing. Like, yes, we do it, and like, like there are some things that can be kind of like interesting. Like, for instance, the Penguin Magic deck that came out, the Roasters. They had already submitted their roasters for printing when we submitted ours, but they were completely different designs, came up with completely different, but like theirs was going to come out later than ours, and they were just concerned that people thought that they like would take the name and there would be an issue, and if it looked more like our deck, then there might have been, but it didn't.
Yeah,
It looks
they were
completely
very different, and yeah.
And we don't own the ER ending names, but it is kind of like the pun on brand for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I don't think that I think if we just want to like go back to what we were talking about before with the packaging, I think that's really like at the end of the day, even if someone came out with a similar looking deck to us, they probably aren't going to package it the way that we're going to package it, and they're not going to provide that kind of extra added layer of experience to getting one of our decks. You know,
Right.
getting this crazy half brick box, or the fact that the decks are in bags and that they're
And they
scented and all that.
smell. Yeah.
You know, it's going to be a completely different experience, even if it is similar. So I don't think that's something that we think about too much.
Yeah. Well, and
Uh,
even like when Bao came out, shout out Bao again, when he came
Mhm.
out with the ramen decks, he actually brought it up to me like way before and was like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm wanting to do this thing. And like, I was really inspired by your guys' Snackers packaging. Like, it's not going to
Yeah.
be the same, but like, can I do it? And I was like, dude, we don't own putting decks in a bag. We were the
Yeah.
first ones to technically ever do it, but we don't own it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's not, and it's good because like, hopefully we're pushing the envelope and like forcing other people in the card community to make better stuff, which I think is cool. That like we're kind of, you know, for other card companies to like kind of keep up with that like really cool creative packaging, if that's something they want to do, then like
Yeah.
we're almost like driving that creativity. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And I hope that people take inspiration, and I hope people do cool stuff, because like I love seeing other decks come out that have cool stuff.
I think that really
So.
is just kind of like the creative process in anything, not just the playing card community, but there always has to be someone that pushes the envelope and makes everybody sit back and think, wow, well, maybe I should, you know, step it up a little bit. Maybe I could do this. I could, you know, improve on it a little bit. And that's what we want, is we want not just for every OPC deck to be better, but for every deck that you guys get from anywhere in the community to be better and the best product that you can get. You know? So someone said, how many of you guys are attending CardistryCon?
Where is
And
that?
the answer to that is it's right above Trumpet's comment. Is
Oh,
David Hernandez. Yeah,
all
how
three of
many
us.
you, all three of us are going to be there. So
Yes, sir.
The
It's gonna
whole
be
gang.
one
I
whole
need
gang.
to book a
time.
flight, but I am
I do too.
not liking the numbers that are coming up. right now.
Yeah, honestly,
So-
you guys might want to just go ahead and book them with the whole gas thing that's going on, because I feel like they're just going to keep going up.
Well, plane fuel is different from car fuel, right?
That's, I don't know. That's
It's gonna roll on
Um,
people. Yo, Justine Co. Can you tell us? Wait,
Justine.
Is
Hey,
Justine?
Justine,
Yeah.
Can you just fly us?
Yeah. Excuse
Can
me.
you just get a
Come-
private
can you
plane?
be our
Come pick us up.
Pilot. Be our pilot.
Stu wants to know when we see Cam and Steve's collab deck.
Yeah, I see that. They're currently right next to me. I can't show you, but I'm so pumped for them.
Let me just tell you guys, I've seen them, and chef's kiss. They're beautiful.
And there's
So-
parts that you two don't know about that were decisions that were made very recently. So
Okay.
Well,
Very exciting.
That's fine too. Now it's because I like a surprise. So
now,
I get,
now you have a surprise.
yeah.
But yeah, yo, banger sausage deck.
Bangers and mash, dude. Can't
Yeah,
even say
that's
bangers
what
and
they
mash
were.
anymore.
The fast food playing cards. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, no, I think it's super cool to see the amount of creativity, that's kind of out there. And yeah, I think we have some cool stuff coming that we can, you know, hopefully also be the first to kind of do. So,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
half brick boxes are dope. Decks are dope.
Mhm.
I'm very excited. I'm also excited for our collab deck that we have coming in like June, or I think it's in
That's right.
July or August. We have a collaboration deck with a local Boston business. That's very on brand for us. So I'm very excited about it.
Yeah.
Which is the
which is the hot.
Which is the
Yo, we got 11 minutes until these launch. I feel like we're
that's
like
crazy.
time's flying by. We've only said it like one other time.
Well, we spent such a long time
it's
talking
been
about them
it's been
wheels, bro.
Wheels and doors, bro.
Do you have
It's
any
just-
new merch coming out?
Oh, where's that one? Oh, there it is.
Oh, all right.
No.
Well, let's just go
Easy
ahead and
answer
knock
is
this one.
no.
Yeah.
As somebody, we've actually, I mean, here's the thing though. So like, merch is hard for a number of reasons. First of all, it's hard to find somebody to print them. Second of all, it's hard to print the amount, especially shirts, because like you have a bunch of different sizes, and like so you have to print like a bunch of the sizes, and then like some sizes will sell out first, and then we'll still have some sizes. So that's hard. And then you have to find somebody to make them in the small quantities for like not an outrageous price. You have to design them. But then also it's hard for playing card people because I feel like people would rather just buy 2 more decks than buy a shirt. Because like a shirt costs 2 of our decks. So like when we tried selling merch in the past, it just like it was fun, but we lost money on it. So it's like it's hard to justify something if we're not even like breaking even.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Allergic to merch.
Me.
But yeah. So that's like the short story. But we did do like the roasters, mugs, which I think was cool. We did the sticker packs, which I think were cool. I think we still have some of the
So
sticker
maybe more
packs.
stuff like that. Like maybe, I mean, who knows? Maybe instead of getting stuff that's like size dependent, it's more like just like one,
like
not
more
size, but, like,
collectible
one thing.
type
like
items
a
and
mug
things like that.
or like
Yeah.
I listen, McKenna's like OPC water bottle. I think it would be really cool to like come out
That'd
with
be
like an
sick, yeah.
OPC like water.
I think that'd be
bottle.
really fun.
Thank you, Malik. I appreciate it.
What
about
but
hats?
yeah.
Those are really adjustable.
Hats too, maybe. I'm a big hat person. So maybe hats. Hats are expensive.
Hats are very expensive.
Yeah. It's hard to find somebody to do socks too. Like really hard.
It'd be
I'm a
hard
big
to
hat
find
person.
socks that would fit me, to be honest.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
socks also come in different sizes. That's
They
another
do.
thing a lot of people don't
They
consider
have
is
like
it's-
They're more
a
like-
span.
Yeah,
It's a
they're,
broader
like,
range,
Those can fit
but-
a little bit better, but like
yeah.
stickers. I mean,
Pins. I think
We've
pins
done
is a great one.
stickers.
Trumpet
Pins.
Oh,
Pete said
yeah.
in the chat.
magnets,
Pins is great. Magnets are fun.
Magnets are fun.
bracelets, maybe.
Potentially,
Something
yeah.
like
Peeler
that, yeah.
socks. Yeah, the beanies. Yeah, the beanies were pretty fun as well.
Beanies are
Um, yeah, I want
The
an
OPC
OPC
rug.
rug. Listen, that's a 101 right there. I honestly, it looks so bad because it's like the second rug I ever made, so I honestly need to make another one. It was also the first one I ever did like the sheep shear to like shave it down, and I totally
cool.
jinked
It
it.
just zip.
Yeah, I totally like. There are parts that are way lower than the others. I've definitely made better rugs, so I might need to remake it. I also think I
Alexis
want to make
Grant
it
wants
without the circle.
t-shirts. Alexis. Shout out Alexis in the chat.
Listen, I
Hey,
know. I know.
How about you know what? I know. No.
I know.
What if we just get some team only shirts?
Oh, honestly, that could be pretty hype.
Oh, that'd be
and,
cool.
For the con, I think
You
we
know what'd be
totally
cool?
should.
Yeah.
You know what would be so cool?
For Canada?
And I think this is very on brand for David mainly, but like a bomber jacket with like the OPC logo.
Dude, you already know I would rock that every day of my life. If
And
I
I'm
had
saying
it.
this
Listen.
because like bomber jackets are so sick. Like I
It's
Do you
bomber
see
jackets,
me wearing
a
this
quarter
and then
zip.
also having a bomber jacket hung on the back of my
right
chair right
behind
now?
you.
Listen, we'll get that done right
Mine is
away.
here.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Why would I do it that way when it's like mine's like right here?
Yeah, you can see it. There it is.
Yeah.
would they?
Um,
What color would they be though? Would they be like a green?
Oh, I don't
Maybe
have a
just do it
green one.
black, I
That'd be
think.
kind of sick.
But
It could be black.
like a forest green.
Yeah.
Forest green would be such a dope color for a.
I feel
for a
like
bomber jacket.
black is like black doesn't go with the logo and it's hard.
Yeah.
And I don't
does.
think
It
I don't
can
think
work,
orange
though,
is like
I think.
enough. OPC.
This
Anyway,
something we
this
can
is
talk
this is
about.
I
Yeah.
know.
This
I
is
know.
a
There's so
later-
many good
yeah.
ideas.
But like imagine
Um,
we're just like all at like CardistryCon.
And
like,
just break
yeah.
out the bombers. Honestly, I'm totally
just, like,
down to do
repping the
that.
brand.
McKenna's so here's an off-topic story, but it tells you my current financial situation.
Okay.
So we were at Target. Me and McKenna made like a random Target run last night, and we were at Target, and I was wanting to get this new OLED Switch because we're gonna be traveling a lot this year, and like I need to be entertained on planes. And our current Switch is like the launch edition Switch, so it's like it lasts like 40 minutes not on the charger. And we had just bought plane tickets like for our wedding and for our like little mini moon we're taking to Maine, and all sorts of like flights. Like I just paid for my CardistryCon flight, so I'm like strapped for cash. And I saw that they had one at the Target, and they're so hard to find in the wild. And I was like, I'm thinking about buying this. And she was like, well, do you want it? And I was like, I mean, yeah, because we need a new one. And she goes, oh, I'll just get it. And I was like, what? And she just some big like, you know, like, oh, I got you, because she's making bank at her job. And I was like, okay. I was like, to feel financially supported is insane. So it felt very nice. But yeah, she is carrying the squad currently. So yeah, but once we get some things figured out, bomber jackets are for sure in the mix, because I think that would be so hype.
They are
Someone
so
said
expensive.
card
I'm looking at this right now.
Oh, stop! Don't do it to me. They're probably
But
listen.
we'll
Quarter
save up.
zips are probably just as expensive.
We'll save up. We'll save up for bombers.
What do you consider expensive for like a jacket? Like for a custom made jacket?
Oh, for
probably
a
like
custom. Well, I
50 or
understand that a
60
custom made
bucks.
jacket is going to be.
No,
well,
like is that
Is it more than
50?
50 or
Is that
60 bucks?
well, like if you want a custom jacket,
Because
it depends on how custom it
or
is.
could we buy the jackets and just get somebody to embroider
Add it
them? Would that be
yourself.
cheaper? Probably.
that might be.
Yeah.
But there is a web. I'll send it to you after if I can find it. But I did print a custom like quarter zip windbreaker, which is also pretty sick. And that was only like
Was it an AYC thing, or-
$35. Yeah, it was. It was only $35 and it was custom.
Yeah, that's hype.
And it was a Champion brand too, which was surprising.
Ooh.
Yo, listen,
Now, quarter
Champion
zips are
used to be the
cool, but if
biggest
we
dad brand ever.
If we can get a bomber jacket, that's like
Yeah,
elite.
bomber jacket.
Yo, these decks go live in 4 minutes.
4
Yeah, man.
minutes.
4 minutes.
Hold for me. I'm gonna go find, because somebody said about trainers. I have a bunch
Oh.
that people have made in the past. Let me grab them.
Honestly,
Yeah.
a card clip would be cool, too.
The new decks are at Riffle Shuffle. Yes.
They are.
I can't put
yes.
your comment on the screen because I don't have control, but
At the
new decks
shuffle,
are
at the
Riffle
shuffle that riffles.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep, Riffle Shuffle still. Riffle Shuffle actually just changed up their website, and OPC has a whole section on them.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yeah.
Yes,
if you haven't seen the
sir.
new website, definitely go check it out. It looks super clean.
oh, I feel like these have aged a lot. But I have some Peelers V1 trainers that I forget Ben.
Oh, yeah,
Ben
Ben-
made us
Ben
way back in the
Koloski.
day.
Yeah. that
Kowalski.
Way
I don't
back
know how
in
to
the
say his
day.
last name.
guy.
Somebody sent us
haven't
some
talked to
lemon
him in
squeezers
forever.
ones, but I have no idea where they are.
Trumpet Geek says, "Well, Cam is gone. Spoil the next deck. Joke's on you. He spoiled it when he got up, but you guys didn't notice."
He did.
So,
Facts. Nobody listen. Nobody's
Yeah.
seeing it. Nobody knows.
he has it printed on
Nobody
the back
knows,
of
you
his
say.
pants, and you
It
guys
is on the back of
just
my pants.
weren't
Just
paying-
it's across my. It's a.
It just says juicy on the back. Oh man.
Oh my gosh, I missed so many comments. Bomber jackets, yeah. Need you guys
sure.
to contact Sherman and do an OPC branded carrot case, please. Listen, honestly, I don't know who Sherman is, but that would be hype. But yeah.
Whip open the jacket and have every OPC deck in there ever, like
Listen!
a trench coat. OPC
No, listen,
trench
that
coat.
could be hype. Like have the inside be just
Is
like
my-
a pattern.
30-70 guys. Hey, listen, you coming to the back alley with me? I got everything you need right here. You looking for some V1s? I know you want a little V1 action. I've got the
Listen,
I've
you
got the- I've
can't-
got
you
the
can't get
knockoff
these
Taiwanese
things
print
anyway.
if you want.
Um,
man.
But
Yeah.
yeah, when will the next deck drop? Yeah, probably in like a month-ish. It depends, because I'm getting married. So
You're getting married?
He's getting married.
Married?
Well, technically, the
Nice
next deck
move.
drops in 2 minutes, but the next deck after this one,
but the next deck after
drops
this one,
in like a month.
it'll
After his
be
merge.
like after my merge. Well, so yeah, I just don't want to be dealing with a launch on the weekend of me getting married. So I
Yeah.
think it will probably be like the very last weekend of April. Or no, technically the first weekend in May. Or it will be like the second week of April. So like exactly a month, or like
It's like a month and a
weeks.
half.
Yeah. So yes. Oh, thank you. So let's see if I can go to the website.
12:59.
12:59. Let me get the riff.
I
so
gotta
can
get
put it
ready
in
to post
chat.
on Instagram here.
Oh, and oh no,
It
this
says
is
that it's
always
up.
the part that I'm never
Shows that it's
prepared
up.
Ready
for.
for-
Oh, she up.
Time to buy
Listen, a
'em.
whole minute early. Time for
Oh, they're
Caitlin to
up?
accidentally buy all of the stock.
Whoopsies. Nah, it's gonna get canceled. If
There
I
you
do that.
go. Link. Is there any way to stop getting passports? I have like 10 passports. Unfortunately not. Just because like it's with gamblers, you have to give them very, very, very simple instructions.
Otherwise.
And they would for sure mess it up to where people don't get passports when they need passports, where they like they get them still and they don't need them, and it's just
They get the
just
wrong
easier to be
deck
like
somehow.
they get the wrong decks. It's just like
Yeah,
let's
we'd
just
rather you get an extra passport than not get one and then have to deal with gamblers.
have to do all that.
yeah. It
But
is a time.
hey, I mean, it'd be interesting. Maybe David, if you can think of like a magic trick or something with it, that'd be cool.
With the
And
extra
if
True, with a
people who
passport.
have, like,
Well, what's
extra
interesting is I
passports,
don't
they can
get
do something.
passports because I get my decks as a sponsor.
Maybe.
Oh,
So
I
I only
I'll-
I have the one that I use and I have the one that Cam gave me.
There's
When
that.
you're here, I'll just give you. I have literally have so many.
Or you can,
Okay.
accidentally buy a brick and then you have two right there.
And then you
That's
have
also
two,
true.
right?
I'm not you, but I
Listen,
I
the
could do
purple
that.
ones that we're coming out that we're about to make are so hype. It looks
The
so
purple
good.
passport sounds so
The
sick.
purple. It is. It's so good.
I have so many blank passports. David, when you're here, you can have them. I have
Okay.
every drop.
I'm like,
I get, like,
we're all
one
just
or
like
two.
trying to post on our
Listen,
respective pages.
it's a time.
Oh God, gotta get that link in there in the story. What is the riffleshuffle.com? Snackers V4 on sale now. Go cop yours if you haven't already.
Hashtag secure the bag.
Hashtag secure the bag. I cannot do this.
Is
difficult.
Hootsuite gonna post or
Dude, Hootsuite?
Is that what you use to plan your things?
It is.
Paste the link.
Did I?
Available.
Oh, we did not schedule a post. Hype.
Oh,
Well, because the free version you can only have like 5 posts ready,
Oh,
which
Is
is,
that the one that you use?
yeah.
Maybe I should do
There
that.
it is.
I'm too lazy to post sometimes. But then
Let me
I
see
guess that
what
would
we
mean I
haven't
would be too lazy to plan
posted.
my posts.
I was gonna say you have to plan the posts.
Yeah.
You scale it
But
all
sometimes
out.
like I'd rather just like sit and have it ready for the week, like spend like half an hour just
Yeah.
getting them ready and then
It's very nice
Instead
to
of,
do
like-
that. It's
instead of, like,
honestly the best.
figuring it out like 15 minutes before and then being like, difficulty.
gotta post. Sponsorship post.
You're like, and then it's just like, oh, stop posting. Oh, where's the video? It takes longer
Exactly.
than
Yeah.
I wish Instagram itself had like a planning thing. I know you can like draft it, but not the same.
What was with the early access? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Other than, like
Where does
you
it
get
say
early
what was
access
the-
if you're in
oh.
the Discord and you participate, and
Yes, sir.
that's how you get it. So if you're not in the Discord, definitely join up. Grabbed a brick, says Stu.
Yo, let's go.
Well, there's 2 stews
Stu.
in the chat right now. I did not know there were 2 stews.
I didn't
in
know there
here.
were 2 stews either.
So shout out.
Both of you.
I'll be getting my decks off James from Cardin. So hey, listen, shout out to James, shout out to Cardin. Times 3. There are 3 stews in here. Oh my gosh, everybody's named Stu.
Justine! Hi!
Yo, Justine. Hello.
Oh, hello, Justine.
Justine,
can
be
you
our
fly us
pilot?
to CardistryCon?
Yeah, can you
Please.
come pick us up in your plane that you just own?
Yeah,
Right.
obviously. Yeah. I'm gonna look at.
Can you fly us on a private jet?
Or are you looking at
Oh gosh,
flights?
guys.
All right,
It's not
Postmate to the gram.
Make sure you're in that incognito.
Oh, I am. Oh, Caitlin.
He already knew before you even said incognito. He
It's
just
not.
went, "I am."
It's not amateur hour. Let's not.
I got home.
Ay, caramba.
Got you at home. Safe. On my way now. All right, Justine, you can pick me up first because I'm closer to you.
She's
Well,
on
that
my
can't
way
be
now.
right. Oh, time difference. I'm an absolute moron.
That can't be right.
I was like, this flight is definitely longer than an hour.
An hour.
And then I was like, oh yeah, because it's a different
I
time
bought
there.
the one with 36 packs plus 6 half brick boxes plus 2 OPC passport and sealed
Let's
for order. How many decks are there?
go.
How many
There are-
decks are there in
There
your
are,
order?
there are
or how
36.
many...
There are 36
There are
decks.
36 decks. Yeah.
Well, with your...
Is this a math question or is
I'm
this what you
confused.
actually bought?
I was never good at story problems, so
Or are you asking
It's
how many
36.
decks are there that were printed?
probably how
This is
many.
like a whole. It's a run of 5,000, but if you select that option, you get 36
You
decks.
get 36 decks.
6 half brick boxes and
Regardless,
2
thank you for
passports per order.
supporting the snackers. Appreciate it.
So then yes, it's 36.
Yo, it's Jury. Hello. It's the man with 50 pineapples. I almost said 5D.
A man goes to the store and buys 50 pineapples.
What is... Okay.
How many of these pineapples will rot if he only eats 2 pineapples per day and the pineapples rot at a rate of 1 pineapple per 12 hours?
listen, I'm not.
Yes,
good at story
5,000 of
questions.
these were printed.
Yeah, 5,000 printed. You do not get 5,000 decks. You get 36 decks if you buy the good vibes. This is not Twitch. Unless that's a thing that I just can't see because I'm on StreamYard.
Okay. Why is my camera doing this? Okay, wait.
The
Reset
absolute struggle.
my camera.
We're all just trying to post on social media.
Printed 5,000.
This is really good content for you guys. It's just all
This
of
is
us
so
sitting
good
here
content.
trying
I
to.
can't.
How many
It's behind the
OPC decks-
scenes because like
Oh
How
yeah.
many OPC decks will be released this year?
a good amount. Like
A lot of OPC decks.
Yes.
oh, well, are we including exotics in the community deck? Hold on.
Sure.
Include the
Why not?
community deck, but not the exotic.
Oh. Let's see. I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
I
'cause
fixed my
decks people
camera.
have to
Okay.
buy.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to count. One, which is this one? 2,
The next one, which is the
3, 4, 5, 6, like 8. Like 8 or
8.
9.
maybe 9
Yeah.
plus exotic.
Yeah, like 8 or 9 decks, I think. Which is pretty hype. Some good sturf.
I'm so hyped. 2 more holographic seals left until that exotic deck is mine. Well, don't worry.
Let's
you're gonna have
go.
plenty
Plenty
of chances.
opportunities.
plenty of chances
Plenty.
to fill that passport.
Wait, Cam, did you end up
Plenty.
learning this thing?
No. I did not. Yeah,
Can you
I definitely
undo
did
the
not.
order? I understand that you printed 500.
You
Wait, I'm confused.
Are you
Did
trying
you
to
buy
buy all of
36
them?
because you thought that there were 500 and you thought they were going to be limited?
No, there's 5,000.
There's
5,000
5,000. I'm
is-
confused by this situation here.
I'm also
What
confused
happened?
by this situation.
I don't know
Contact
about
riffle shuffle support.
Yeah.
I don't.
If you
That's also like not chill though. If you like bought like that many because you thought they would be. Yeah,
Is there
contact
any
riffle
other
shuffle
collabs
support.
besides Steve in the works?
Yes, we're collaborating with a local Boston business, which I'm
Yeah,
very
but-
excited about. Trying to collaborate with 2 others.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, which is pretty hype. Very excited for those collabs.
Listen. I have made a conscious effort to say collab on this stream. I have not said collab once. Except
Collab.
for that time I just said it now. But, you know, I'm trying to heal, okay guys?
I'm trying to heal. Yeah, I'm so hyped for these.
Yeah, contact Riffle Shuffle because we
We
are
made it
subset of
very
Riffle
clear.
Shuffle. We don't, you know,
There are 5,000.
we're not the customer service, you know, contact for this.
There so Malik, there will be a video on how to send in your passport coming soon to pick which exotic you want. But there
Yes, so
is
hold
a
on to
video.
it.
Yeah, there is a video on how to submit your passport if you want the V1. So anyone that gets submitted before the video comes out with how to pick, you'll get a V1. So if you want a V1 and you
sir.
want to just send it in now, you can. But there's a video on the YouTubes. So on the YouTubes. Wow,
Sorry.
David.
Sorry.
Yeah, guess you'll have to complete. Listen, with 8 decks, that's like a whole passport. Like
That's
we're already
true.
having to design exotic V3s, which is pretty hype. I have
Facts,
no
What's
idea
up,
what
Jerry?
they're gonna
How's
be.
it going?
No idea.
Trumpet, just to be clear, and I'm just going to say it now because it's been a week. Bao was the guy on the phone at the end of the last trailer. We are not doing a collaboration deck with Bao
No,
at the moment.
but we're hoping that it's a future hope because I think that would be really cool.
Yeah,
and I think that we're definitely he's gonna hopefully be in the OCU. If
we're gonna do our
make it
best
work.
to have him make an appearance in the in the next trailer. Okay, I feel like we're answering a lot of questions here. 72-hour special means that the decks are a special price for the first 72 hours that they're on the site, if they're even available for that long. So after 72 hours, the price goes up to the thing that you see that's crossed out right now on the site. I think it says 12.
12.
Yeah, it is
For
12.
first
for
72
one.
hours, they are $9.95. So you're getting a much lower price for
Correct.
the decks. And that discount continues all the way down for every,
persimmons potentially. I don't know what that is, but
Cam, do you know? I was about to say. I was like,
I have no
do
idea
you know
what
what a
that is.
persimmon is?
I don't. I have no idea. Is it a fruit? I'm
It
guessing.
is.
Wait
David, do
for
you
the
know what a
V2s.
persimmon is?
I don't. I'm not aware of a persimmon.
Oh,
Fruit
Interesting.
salad.
it's I guess it's like an orange. I think. Well, orange looking.
Okay. Well, wait,
fruit.
coming out here like, do you even know what a persimmon is, Caitlin? Well, it's like an orange.
Well, it's like a
quickly
Yeah,
Isn't it
that's
typing.
like
correct. It is.
But you
I've
didn't
had-
know. You had to. If you have to Google it, you
Because
didn't know.
I know
That's
the
not how
name in
that-
Chinese, so I needed to make sure that it was like
Oh.
it translated. But
Yeah.
I was correct. It was. It
Wouldn't it be
is
weird if
exactly
Cam knew the
like-
name in Chinese?
I don't.
It's just like you're like, oh yeah, and then he just says it like perfect Chinese.
There's probably
Okay,
somebody
so-
out there though
Yeah.
with that tattooed on them, thinking it means like strength or something.
Oh,
though.
for sure.
For sure.
Most likely.
For sure. Yeah, someone's got a tattoo that says persimmon in Mandarin, and they actually, it just
Yeah.
doesn't.
But yeah, it's like this orange. It has like this really weird leaf too on the top of it. It's pretty good. It's very
Here,
difficult.
I'm googling
to,
it.
It's
How do you
very
spell it? PER
hard to chew.
or wait,
Persimmons.
like Simmons, like the name Simmons.
Yeah. When you're here, I'm gonna bring you some to
there it
eat.
is. It looks like a tomato.
Yeah, it looks like a tomato, but it's orange and it's sweet.
Oh, that's interesting.
If you get the ones that are ripe.
Interesting.
Yeah. They're very like solid. So you have to bite into it like an apple basically.
Oh.
And then I don't know if people eat it with the skin, but I peel the skin off to eat it.
I don't know if I feel like that would be a texture thing for me. I'm
an
a
apple.
very but it it doesn't look like it's supposed to be that texture. Because I'm so used to tomatoes, you know what I mean?
But they're not soft like tomatoes. They're very solid.
Yeah, but like if I look, it's my brain
It's the
doesn't
visual
make
that's
sense.
throwing him off. He
It
believes
is.
you. It's just that he doesn't
I believe you. It just
believe his eyes.
I don't think
Snackers V2 was
yeah.
blackberries, Trumpet Geek. It was not grapes. They were purple though.
They
So
were
I understand the
purple, though.
confusion.
Um,
But no, we have not done a grape deck yet.
we've not done a grape deck. Christine
You
said
can
it's
say
crunchy.
organic playing cards in Chinese.
Yeah, it's like if you see a dog and it goes meow, like that doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't make sense in my brain. I'd be like, this is a tomato, and then if it's crunchy like an apple, I'm gonna have a breakdown.
well,
Started
if you peel the
breakdown?
skin, then it won't look like a tomato. So then it'll feel like an apple, basically. Also, Stu, I cannot say organic playing cards in Chinese.
I
because I
can.
don't know
It's no, I'm kidding.
I
He just
can.
fluent
I just think it's so fun. Like the idea of like Cam just being like, "Oh yeah," and then speaking perfect Mandarin is
Perfect
hilarious to me.
Mandarin?
That'd be so
Absolutely
funny.
not.
I'll like
A
teach
single
Cam
grape can
something
grow
to
up to
say.
2,000 meters long. Oh, grapevine. That makes
That's
a lot more sense.
interesting.
I was like, a single grape. That's a long
Wow.
boy. It's
It's
a long grape.
boy.
Crunchy.
It's a very long grape.
All right, how many decks did everyone buy?
Yo.
How many
Yeah,
decks
what's
am I
everybody in
buying?
the
The
chat.
hype.
Feeling a crunch in something that's supposed to be soft.
But that's
I
the
feel like I'm
equivalent
not-
of like
I'm not-
wanting to eat something that's like like that you think is crunchy and then it just like turns out to be like super soft.
I feel like I'm not going out of my way to like. I'm not experiencing that a lot. Does that make sense? Like I'm not getting tripped out by.
I'm
food
more
too
tripped
much.
out when food is like I think it's crunchy, but it's like not. It's like mushy.
Yo,
Ryan
Andrew.
Muschetti Cop 13. Shout out to Ryan Muschetti. Black. That's an old joke. I don't know if anybody in this chat was even around when I
I
did
bought
the Muschetti.
6. Funny fact about 6, it comes after the number 5.
Huh.
It does.
Oh Lord, here we go. All right, how many decks did you print for Peelers V2 or Snackers V2 or Carvers V2? Okay, these are all okay. Carvers V2 is the most recent of those.
Yes.
So I will
I
tell
have
you.
the Peelers V2.
Okay, I've got the Carvers
I was
V2.
gonna say they're gonna
and
know
that-
more than I do. Mine are all put away.
Carvers V2 was a 5,000 run.
Peelers
Okay,
V2
this was
was
also
2,500.
5,000.
2,500.
I just like to say that we've never done a run under 1,000. Okay,
no.
Correct.
the Peelers V3 were 1,000, and the exotic decks
Exotics are
are
1,000.
1,000.
Yeah.
But we've
Peelers
never done a
V3, I
deck.
believe are 1.5.
Or were they 1.5? They were 1.5. Okay.
Yeah.
Excuse
Peelers
me.
D1 or 1.5, yeah.
But we've never done a run under
V3.
5,000, so I don't know where the 500 number came from.
This is the Peelers V2. It's 2,500.
I
The
don't have a
exotics,
Snackers
I
V2.
believe, Cam, you said only like 700 or something were available for people to get because the rest were like
But we printed
private
1,000.
reserves.
Yeah, but we
yeah.
printed 1,000.
Yes.
Yeah, there's
And
1,000 in
the-
the world.
Yeah. So this 5,000 run is not atypical for us. I just want to say that this is
No, it's a
this is
very big
relative.
run.
This is a pretty
And because OPC's goal is to make it available for everyone, I don't think there would be
Yeah.
ever be anywhere less than 1,000 decks. I don't even
we
think
don't
Yeah.
like
do 1,000 again.
yeah, we don't like that whole sellout culture.
Yeah,
of,
and
you know,
like,
oh, the deck sold out in 5 minutes. You didn't get one. Sorry.
yeah,
So
because there will be decks like newer lines we're not going to print as many of because we don't know how well they're going to do. But like decks that are fan favorites like Snackers, Squeezers,
Mhm.
Peelers, like we're going to print a good amount of them, enough to where like our current audience will definitely have a chance to get them. So
Stu says, "Why did you leave the spider off of the Peelers V4 tuck box?" It's because it's dead.
what are you, Caitlin? What are you doing?
What?
What are you
What
doing?
are you doing?
What are you
Where's the add to
doing?
cart?
Right there.
Oh my god!
What are you doing?
What are you? Why
Caitlin,
are you?
are
And
you-
then you,
Caitlin, in front of my salad? What?
In front of my salad? What do you mean?
Oh, that's a meme. That's like an old meme. Sorry.
Wait, I only added one, right? Okay.
It
Gotta
looked like you were about
support,
to add
you know.
12.
I was
No,
like,
it's
why are you
one.
buying
It's just
brick?
one.
You know it's going to ask you to
Wait.
log in, right? So you should probably turn your phone around.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be giving out that password.
Or
Send
just,
me
I was
straight
going to
to
say like the
PayPal.
address. I don't think, you know.
Oh yeah, don't need to dox yourself either.
Caitlin lives on 123 Sesame Street. Oh.
Listen, that's really funny because if so I probably shouldn't say that on a live stream. I'll tell you guys. I don't want to get fired from my job at Apple. So let's.
Oh,
let's
I
not
was
do
like,
that.
I think you are your boss for the
no,
most
no.
part.
I mean at Apple. Which is convenient that I have a job at Apple. It's the most on brand thing I could probably do. Why'd you leave the spider off the Peelers V4 tuck box? It's because it's from the
He's
future.
dead.
It's not going to be. There's not going to be any spiders and
The spider
webs
is
crawling
dead, too.
around. It's from the spider died.
I
I'm
need
scared of
that
spiders.
clip of Spider-Man: Homecoming, where Ned is like, "Do you think the spider could bite me?" And Tom Holland goes, "The spider's dead, Ned. It is dead. The spider is
The
dead."
spider's dead.
I'm not gonna undo the order. Do you think like 1 year from now the price will rise a little bit? Listen,
For sure, because people that find us.
Go look up any OPC deck that came out more than a year ago, and that answers your question. I'm not gonna be like one of those, yeah, it's like we love resellers, but that's we understand that that's a fact. So Caitlin accidentally shows another deck we don't know about on her phone. Imagine.
Right.
No.
Yeah, bananas
probable.
are technically berries, supposedly.
This is actually a fact that we have put in a Kahoot before.
It is a fact. that we put
So
in a Kahoot
unfortunately,
before.
we are not going to be shocked by your.
But it is a good fact.
It's a very good fact, but we will not be shocked into all caps mode. Speaking of Kahoot, I don't think there's been enough outrage about Kahoot. I'm going to get on Twitter and cancel Kahoot. Kahoot is over party because they are now charging. And listen, I get it. Sometimes it's difficult to make money as a company. I understand.
But they haven't updated anything.
The 10 people limit. 10 people is the limit for the free version now.
Yeah.
I just honestly, if anybody should be mad, it should be teachers. Because
Yeah.
teachers are already paying out of their own pocket for so much stuff, and I doubt that school boards are going to be offering to. Yeah, okay, we can't see any of that, but we know that you're buying the cards.
No,
It's the whole screen. And you're like, you guys see that?
You said
You guys
this.
see that?
You're like, can
I was
you?
trying to just.
Hey, look at that. Hey, do you guys want to see my battery percentage?
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for your order. Nice, we got it.
Thank you. David said, thank you for your order.
We got it. Okay, thank you for your order. Goodbye.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go to dinner. I'm in Italy. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you for joining the stream.
Yeah.
Did we know that strawberries are roses? I believe that was another fact that we put in the
It
Kahoot.
was in the
Listen,
Kahoot,
we have to
yeah.
look up a lot of fruit facts for Kahoots, man.
We do, and
So,
it's crazy.
there a time limit for Kahoot. It's a bad business idea. Kahoot is gonna die out.
It's
Yeah, there's now a limit, and you have to pay a subscription fee yearly if you want to have more than 10 people. And then the first subscription tier is only 20 people, and we have more people than that in our Kahoots. So we have to move up to the 50 people subscription, and that's a whole mess.
It is.
So,
It is a big mess. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna mute myself and stop my cam because I'm gonna post to TikTok that they're live, and then I'm also after I come back, we're gonna announce the half brick winner.
Okay. Caitlin and I
so
will
that's the
entertain
game
the
plan,
masses while
yes.
you record a TikTok.
Tic-tac.
I don't know what we should talk
I'm
about.
gonna get a cough drop. I'll be back.
Oh God! Wait, no. This is
Well,
a
then I'll
setup.
come back when you're being left alone. I won't leave you alone. I'll just get
Okay,
TikTok
I was
set
gonna
up.
say I don't want to just be here alone
right
and sad,
and just
because that's what I
yeah.
do off stream. I don't. I'm sad. My facts were already known. Listen, you can't out fact the Kahoot team.
I'm back.
The Kahoot
All right,
team.
Caitlin's back.
Wow, do you just have
So now-
cough drops like readily available?
Your
Just, like,
cough drops
there?
aren't that far away either, man.
Yeah, but I'd have to like go across my apartment. I know my okay. Listen, I know my apartment.
I was gonna say, bro, if I have to go across my apartment, that's gonna take me about 3 steps. So,
Well, now I have to find a comment to reply to. Oh, here's one. Hold on.
guys, tell Caitlin she's amazing.
Thank
Caitlin, you are amazing, and that is how you spell her name. Absolutely.
I'll be right back.
100%
Goodbye.
Correct. Everybody, Caitlin's name is spelled Katelyn, and don't you forget it. I feel like I have to
Thank
explain
you.
that now because I don't actually want people to misspell your name. For the longest time, both Cam and Caitlin, I'm going to throw both of them under the bus, had my last name misspelled in their context. So out of
But
spite,
I knew it was wrong for yours.
Caitlin knew it was
I
wrong.
just
She was
left
doing it on purpose. So out of spite, I spelled it the way that Malik spelled it. And also, Malik, please tell us if we're saying your name correctly, because I know some people pronounce it Malik, and I don't want to be disrespectful, but the way that Malik had it is how I had it spelled in my phone for a long time, but it's actually Kaittlyn. So if you want to spell it correctly, that is.
See, but
Ryan says,
Cam
Caitlin, you're awesome, and he used the wrong your
he used
too.
the wrong your.
He used the wrong your. If he had misspelled awesome, that would have been incredible.
My brother used to spell awesome with an O.
It's right, Malik. Okay, cool.
And it's
How would
so
he spell
funny.
awesome?
Like it would be OHSUM
Oh.
or something like that.
The fact that you started with O, that's already off the rails. I don't even know.
Because, like, you know how on attendances, like there'll be like numerals there for certain things. It's just like number of absences 0, number of lates 0, like number of something. So my brother took it as like, oh, this stands for awesome, because it's just like you have other letters where it's just like S or something for like whatever.
Yeah.
Or like N for like needs improvement or something like that. So he thought like everything stood for something. So then he was just like, "Oh, it's for awesome," because they're progress reports,
awesome.
not progress
grades.
reports, not like grades. So it's not, you don't get like A, B, C, D. You get like N or like S or something like that. So it's like needs improvement. I don't remember what the other ones were, but yeah, it was so funny.
Caitlin, you're awesome. You're awesome. That's like super thick Minnesota. You're awesome. You are awesome, dude. Oh man. I get so upset when substitute teachers say it wrong. Listen, I can't pretend to know the pain, but you're kind of the opposite, because your name is Malik Smith, and I imagine they get Smith right most of the time.
Yes.
My name is David Kohler, and it's always Kohler. I've gotten Keller, Cooler, Keeler. I mean, there's not even 2 E's in it. I don't know how we're getting that one.
I feel like someone would print Coeller.
I've gotten Coeller, which just sounds like a species of animal that's definitely extinct. The Australian koala. It actually just sounds like an Australian person saying koala. Koala. But, yeah. Caitlin, you are awesome.
Thank you.
You are awesome, says Justine.
Thank you, David Coeller.
My last name trips up people, and I get sounds that aren't even in my name. Well, see, the thing is that your name on YouTube is Trumpet Geek, and if your name was actually last name was Geek with 2 3s instead of E's, I can understand that would be confusing. I'm sorry that happens to you. It's okay. I'm not in school anymore, so it doesn't happen as often. If you guys ever need to remember, it's just Kohler, like the toilet brand.
Yes, just spelled different.
Yep, just spelt differently, which is why it's confusing. But
yeah, because Cam had it spelled. Was it your last name that Cam spelled incorrectly?
Cam has spelled my last name wrong multiple ways. He's put the O after the H. He's put no E. It's just,
Cam
it's a difficult last name because there's, I've gotten people that have spelled it with a C, but that's like.
I mean, there's so many ways to spell my name, I think.
Caitlin is a tough one.
Like, there's so many ways to spell it that I'm like, every time I go somewhere, and they ask me for my name, I'll tell them like the spelling instead of saying it.
Yeah. My good friend Shreyas, when we go to Starbucks or somewhere where they ask you for a name, he just says I can't even remember what it's like. John. He just says like a white people name. I'm trying to remember what he says because it's so funny.
Wait, see, you even changed my name on your phone.
I did, but I changed it back because it was really irritating. Because every time I would try and like at you in a message, I would have to spell it wrong, and I consciously do not spell it wrong. Like I can't do it. My last name is Waters, and for some reason, every grade my teachers would call me Walters. Yeah, that's
interesting.
I love when they just like put letters in there because they're like, they see it and they're like, must be a typo. Whose last name is Waters? It must be Walters. Yeah, that's dumb.
How long have you?
I either get a long knife or an entree. Oh, machete and Muschetti. That's funny. Ryan Spaghetti? Is Ryan Spaghetti here? Muschetti does sound like a pasta though.
It does.
Caitlin, how long have you played guitar? Says Malik.
I have to count.
A long time.
Like 9 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. She's very good.
How old am I? Like almost 10 years. nine, almost 10 years.
How old am I? Well, if that's how you have to figure it out, you've been doing it for a long time.
Fun fact for people, I'm very bad at remembering age. So like for myself, I don't remember how old I am a lot of the time. And but I get lucky because I was born in the year 2000. So then all I have to do is just look at the rest of like it's not just minus 2000, right? It's a lot easier. It's just like whatever the other two numbers are. So it's 22. I'm not 22 yet, but like
I was gonna say your birthday's middle of the year, so
yeah, it makes it a little bit easier for me because I'm like, okay, it's not May yet, so I'm 21. But if it's like past May, I'm 22. So yeah, if it weren't for like the year that I was born, I would definitely not know how old I am. I'd be like, I'm still 16, tough. Bro. Yeah.
That's tough. I don't even
know how old my brother is.
Consciously, it's just not a question that you answer a lot once you're out of like, school. Or like even just like elementary school. You don't really think about it as much.
No.
And so, yeah.
I think it depends because when I'm at work and I teach kids, they always ask me how old I am because I look significantly younger than I am.
You know what's interesting is that kids just don't have a good concept of how old people are.
I know. Someone said I was 38, and I was like, excuse me?
Ooh, well, that's better than... I think the last time a kid asked how old I was, they said that I was 63. That was their answer. Which was my mom used to be a preschool teacher, and so I was at the preschool volunteering with my mother, and I would have been 2 or 3 years younger. This was pre-pandemic, so I was like 19 when this happened, right? And I was at the preschool volunteering, and we're on the playground, this kid's coming to me, and I'm standing next to my mother, who, just for clarification, is older than I am, believe it or not. And
no way.
The kid goes, Miss Gia, to my mom, Miss Gia, how old are you? And my mom, of course, being the lady that she is, not going to answer that question. She said, old enough to be your mom. And then the kid goes, well, how old is he? And I was like, well, I want to see what you have to say. The kid said 63. I was like, and 63? Wait. Oh, man, I got to get, like, face cream or something, I got to get some moisturizer. 63.
Here.
Good Lord.
Healthy hands. Oh, it's for hands.
Hey, listen, anything at this point. Anything. If I'm looking 63, Malik, you got to get to Cardistry Con if you want to meet us. That's when we're all going to be there. It's like the only time. I've never actually met Caitlin in person. I just like to say that. Caitlin and I never met in person. We're internet friends.
I keep thinking we have at some point, but we haven't.
No, just the way that internet friends work.
So, either if you ever come to Toronto, or
hopefully we'll get to come to Canada soon. I don't know. You look good for 63. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. This man just got roasted by a child. Listen, Ryan, I'm going to tell you something right now. Kids are scary. Okay,
they're ruthless, bro.
I'm afraid of children. So I'm actually I'm currently writing stories of my youth, my life, because I don't want to forget them, and I have a bad memory. Not as bad as Caitlin, but a bad memory. And so I'm writing down things that I want to remember. And one of the stories is about how kids always tell the truth even when they shouldn't. And just a little excerpt from that. Just to tack onto Ryan's comment about kids roasting people. My mom told me this story, which, full disclosure, I have no memory of because it happened when I was 3, but she insists that it happened. When we would go to church, there's a moment for Caitlin knows this. For Catholics, you turn around and you say peace to the people around you. You say peace be with you, and you shake their hand and all this other stuff. And when I was 3, I would turn around and I would go, and I'm not going to do a toddler voice, but I would say, peace be with you. My name is David, and I'm 3 years old. And by and large, we can all agree there's nothing wrong with me doing that. In fact, I think most people would agree that it's pretty cute when kids introduce themselves that way, even if it sounds like they're at some kind of toddler AA meeting. But the problem that my mother had was that I would immediately turn to her and then do the same thing and go, this is my mother. And I'm not going to say it because I've learned, but I would say her age to all of these people. And she told me this, and she goes, She goes, the only thing worse is that if you had gone to my doctor's appointment with me and known my weight, that's the only thing that you could have done worse than what you did. And so, kids, they don't know. They don't have a filter. So they'll just say, hey, look, you're 63.
Yeah.
And I'll say, no, I'm not. And they'll say, yes, you are. And you can't, what am I going to do at that point?
Yeah.
Just look at that kid. Well, you're
kids are like
poopy. You're a poopy pants. You're stinky pooty. That's what you are. That's all you can say to the kid.
So I have a story that's very similar.
My story?
Yeah. So
okay. Your mic is so loud.
Oh, I'm
Mike's
so
hot.
sorry. Is it because I'm so close? Is this better? Is
Yeah,
this
you're not. I
better?
know. We get
Okay.
it. You're not used to having a good mic. It's fine.
Sorry, I'm not used to being able to be like. I usually have to be like up in it like this,
Yeah.
but it turns out that I
Oh,
don't have
that's
to.
fair.
No need for the ASMR.
So anyway, so for instance, I went to McKenna's work when she was living back at home with her mom, like while we were in college, and there was this kid. What was his name? The kid that used to sit with you at the front desk of the pool that you used to work at. Yeah, JW. And he proposed to McKenna before I did.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, which is awesome. And I came
How much before did he propose?
Oh, like months, like almost a whole year before.
He's
So I
got the
went
jump on
down-
you, bro.
I know. So I went down to visit over the summer, and met her at work, and they had this coupon for the movie, like the local movie theater, and it was for a free popcorn or it was for a kids pack.
Oh
And
no. Oh
uh,
no, bro.
the kid goes, JW goes to McKenna like, "Oh, do you want this?" And she goes, "Oh no." And then he hands it to me and says, "Here, you can take your kids to the movie theater." And I was like, "Why do you think I have kids?" And he goes, "Well, you have kids."
You have kids.
And I was like, I don't have kids. And he goes, "Oh, I really thought you did." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm McKenna's boyfriend." And he goes, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Yeah. Which just
Yeah.
feeds into the theory that when McKenna's friend saw pictures of me, he was like, that's a whole man who has like 3 kids and like sells used cars. And I was like, awesome.
Cam, you like age
that's
backwards.
that is the CEO of a cornfield.
That
That's
is
what
it
that
is
is.
a
That's-
CEO of a cornfield. So when I am Grandpa Cam, that is who I am.
That is you.
As a person. That is
Oh
me.
my! Ryan says I have 13 younger siblings, and they are all menaces. Ryan, you know who the menaces to society are? Is your parents. What are they doing? 13 younger. How many older siblings do you have? Are you the oldest?
I
Bro,
hope
if
so.
Not the oldest. Why are you not on a reality show? Ryan, 13 younger siblings.
That didn't
That's so
even phase me
many.
until you said it. I was like, wait. Thought that said
That's
cousins.
so many.
Oh my gosh, 13.
Unless,
Dude,
like,
what, do you live in a hotel? Is this the sweet life of Zach and Cody?
Are they all
how-
biological siblings?
Oh, that's a good point. They could not be biological siblings. You have 15,
So you're the 16th child.
16. Bro. I mean, you know what? Listen, at this point, if your parents had 16 kids, you might as well go for the full 2 baseball teams.
Right.
Yeah.
If they play, you guys can play baseball against each other. That's crazy. If
That
you
is
have
crazy.
more
More
than
than enough.
included in the teams, you can play baseball against each other. You could have 2 full volleyball teams and a reserve team. That's how big your family is.
You can have 2 full basketball teams.
You could have 2
And then,
full
like,
basketball teams
With a bench.
with a bench and
No split
coaches.
family either.
What is going on?
So it's all biological.
11 biological and the others are adopted. Well, that's cool
Oh,
because
and
my brother's
then
adopted. So I'm, shout
11.
out to your parents for doing that.
That's cool.
But also insane. That's
That's
crazy.
also
Biological.
insane.
Wait, like 11.
So he's got 11 biological siblings, 4 adopted siblings, and then he's the last child. So they have 16 total children.
Okay.
Those 2. So if the parents play, they could feasibly play baseball against each other. That's crazy. Bro,
That must've
imagine
been
if
so
you
cool,
had
though,
if you
growing up.
had if you had 15 siblings. Family reunion, you'd have a family reunion every night at dinner because there's no way you're seeing all 15 of your
All of
siblings
them.
during the day. Every night is just like, haven't seen you in a while. How you been? Yeah, you live on the other side of the house because there's 15
But that
of
that
us.
also meant that you like literally always had someone there.
That's true. But apparently all 13 of the younger siblings are menaces to society.
I
Apparently.
mean, hey, that means you had 3 other ones that you could have like, talked to. that
2
were
other
not
ones.
2.
Unless he's talking to himself. He's just talking to himself.
Well, he
Yeah.
said he has 15 siblings in total.
13
2. I
younger,
can't do math.
2 older. One,
I
yeah.
can't do math.
8 bunk beds.
8 bunk beds. That is 8 bunk beds for sure.
Yeah, bro. Jeez, that's crazy.
Absolutely
man.
crazy.
The 8 bunk beds can literally. Wait, 8 normal beds would be enough for like everyone that lives in my house right now.
Are you guys homeschooled? That's what I want to know.
Are you guys?
They have a separate bus for you guys when you go to school. They just send a separate bus just to your house.
Just to your house.
No, legit,
Yo.
we did have 6 bunk beds at one
Stu
point.
said, I have 6 and I don't see or like 4 of them. Oh my
Or
god.
like, oh
Anyway.
my gosh.
Ryan, you ever have a triple bunk bed in your house? This is a completely
A triple bunk
Ryan
bed?
now. Well, because my friends and I were discussing the legitimacy. We are discussing, but discussing the legitimacy of a 3. There are triple bunk beds, but the legitimacy of having a triple bunk bed is I've never met anybody that had one, but they exist. So I'm just curious if that,
I have
6
no
bunk
idea.
beds, regular is 12. Yeah, man, that's so funny. 16. I'm just imagining. Depends on how high
Do
your
you
ceiling
talk
is.
to everyone still? I'm genuinely like curious. It's like how close is everyone? Like all of your siblings?
Oh, well, yeah, like it depends on the age as well.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure your younger siblings might not. I mean, depends on how old your older siblings are. Oh man, this is
I saw
crazy.
a TikTok where this one guy was just like, yeah, I'm in a family of like 100-something people, and they're all like siblings.
Jeez.
Is that
And I
just
was
one
like,
dude getting busy?
what?
That's like, you know what I'm saying?
It's
There's
one
no
guy
way it's
with, like,
one biological
many-
mother.
No, they're different.
Oh,
mothers.
is it the? This is. Well, let's not talk about this on stream. We'll talk
later,
about this later.
But like,
Yeah,
it's like,
because I know of a story of a person.
yeah.
And it's not a good story, but I have 15 siblings in total. I cannot get over that. You know when your older sibling,
Oh, yeah, I know that.
oh
'Cause then
my
it's, like,
god,
one after the other.
That
It's, like,
happens
one's, like,
constantly. We pretty much rule the school system. That is.
Are there
so
any of you, like,
funny.
your siblings that are like the same age, so they're in the same like year, or like, or any
We
of them
all talk and
twins?
we all FaceTime every Sunday. Love that. That's great. Yeah, man. Listen.
If you think about it,
Yeah,
his
hey,
FaceTime
listen,
call is
can we just talk
his-
about how ridiculous it is that if Ryan's family wanted to have a Kahoot night, they'd have to pay for a subscription?
They would have
They
to pay
couldn't
for a
all be on the
subscription.
Kahoot. That is nuts.
Rip. That is nuts.
his
Oh my
FaceTime
gosh.
calls though are busier than some.
But
hangouts.
everybody just like on like they're
You
like
could
this
just drink
big on the
3
screen.
pairs of the same age.
Wow.
cool.
But are there any twins? Yeah. What's up with that? This is great, man. Who cares about Snackers V4? Let's talk about Ryan's family.
Ryan, if everyone in your family buys one, that's 16. Well, I mean, if including your parents, that's 18.
Yeah.
You can get 3 bricks right there. 3 half bricks. I can't math.
It's okay. It's all right. That's so crazy.
twins.
No
That's
twins either.
crazy.
That's honestly more impressive. The fact that the fact that there's 12 biological children, right? And no twins? Those are some stats. You guys are
twins.
throwing up. Your parents are throwing up numbers. Shout out to your parents. That's amazing.
Do you guys ever
But twins
wonder
is
what
like
would
kind of a
happen?
genetic thing, right? Like if you
Yeah.
have twins in your family, you're more likely to have twins later down
Definitely,
the
yeah.
line. So if there's no
But-
twins
yeah.
in your family, that makes sense. But still,
But still,
Throwing up
there's
numbers.
still like high chances of like having twins if you have more kids, I think. But I don't know. I've always wondered if I ever had twins, would I remember who's who? I'm always
answer is
scared, dude.
no.
I'm just like,
No.
I think generally like I've met a few sets of twins in my life, and I'm pretty good friends with one that I went to college with, Maya and Chloe, and they look different now, but when they were younger, no shot.
the same.
You know,
yeah.
so like I don't know. I
typically look
never
the same when
talked to
they're
their parents
younger.
about it, but
But I'm like always scared. I was like, if I ever have twins, we'll have to like mark them.
I think Ryan Muschietti
Mark
wants to
them.
count
What do you
update
mean
on
mark
the,
them?
on the
Like
Caitlin's
write
gonna
something
tattoo her
on the bottom
children.
of their foot.
Let's
Like
get a
brand
let's get a
them like
count
cattle?
update. Can we get a stock
Well,
update?
I don't want to miss. Like, I don't want to mix
I'm
mix
gonna
them
just
up.
keep asking until I get what I want. No. Cam, can you text Kevin and get a Are We There Yet update?
Are we there yet?
Yeah. Let me do that. Our newsletters are also like being slow for some reason. So I think there's about 2,000 gone already.
I'm the only one in the family that likes playing cards, but I'm planning on getting Half-Brick for me and my friends. Shout out Ryan. Shout out to your friends.
That's what I'm currently trying to do is do our own newsletter. So the images are taking forever to upload. Probably because we're on here. I mean, we've been on here for an hour and 45 minutes. We could. I feel like it's been a minute. I think it's about time to hop off so that I can send out this newsletter. But yeah, I put a post on the gram. So if you want to keep up to date on the gram, with how many are left, I imagine half the stock will be gone soon. Which in an hour is pretty hype.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it hasn't even been an hour yet.
It's not even been an hour yet.
Yeah.
So crazy. But yes, you all are fantastic. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Yeah, living with ADHD. That's me. I don't know what that was about, but honestly, me.
I think it was just because we got so hyper focused on Ryan's family instead of talking
probably
about
the decks. Yeah. Listen, that's happened a lot today. Talked about wheels and
Malik,
doors.
If you're able to make it to CardistryCon, we would love to see you there.
For sure.
Is registration still open? I assume.
Yeah, it is. We never announced the Half-Brick. Hold on.
Oh, the Half-Brick winner.
We'll
yes, that's what
that.
Probably we're talking about the ADHD thing. Who won the Half-Brick? Thank you, David Hernandez, for keeping us in check.
What's the website that it's? How do you do the giveaway comment picker thing? Hold on.
Yeah, I think you just search Instagram comment picker. Unless you want to ask Alexa for a number between
I found
one
it.
and
I found it. Nope.
however many.
Nope, and then count. No, I'm okay. Select the Instagram post. Hold on.
Good luck to everybody.
Thank you. I entered. No, I didn't.
Yeah, I refrained from entering so that somebody else could win.
Yes.
Well, no, I don't want this. I want to log in with Instagram. How do I? Oh, there it is. Okay, I just had to refresh. So when 3, the Half-Brick box giveaway. It's that one.
Set those. What are they called? Parameters.
How much? It was 5 people.
Oh, I don't remember. Do you want me to look?
Yeah, no, I think it was 5 other people.
Okay. Alrighty.
All right, here we go.
Drum roll.
We got the comments. All right, we can hold on.
Hold on.
Share.
Oh, you're gonna share the screen. No, this is not. I don't need to do the drum
window. Oh, you can share an actual Chrome tab. We'll just share that. All right, can y'all see it?
Yes.
You can see it. All right.
Yes.
Here we go.
Dun dun.
Drum roll, please.
Dun 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 dun.
Card
gick. Card
gick.
I think it's Jick. I think it's definitely Jick and not Gick. But
congratulations
versus Jeff. Who's to say?
On winning the Half-Brick. Screenshotted your username, so I will be DMing you very soon. And then stop sharing screen. There we go. Okay, congratulations. And we will be woot woot. We will be keeping y'all updated on the socials. Follow us on Instagram, on the TikToks, in all of the places if you're not already. Join the Discord. And yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you for hanging out.
Yes.
And we'll see you soon.
We appreciate you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.